Hello everyone, my name is Gwyneth. Welcome to my channel, and today we are making peppermint bark. So today is going to be day one of my 25 days of Christmas treats series. And I will be uploading this when you see it, which will be right now. It'll be December 1st when I post it, but it is November. Mid-November, and I still have green grass. Actually, not even mid-November. It is November 24th, and I still have green grass outside. But we're supposed to have a snowstorm come the end of this week, so that is going to change, and then it's going to feel more Christmassy. But in my household, it already feels Christmassy because we are ready. We've got our trees up. We're going. So let's get started on making some really easy peppermint bark. All right, so first things first, we're going to take some milk chocolate wafers, and we're going to take some white chocolate wafers, and we are going to microwave these. Now, when you are doing that, you're going to want to do 30-second increments because you do not want to overheat your chocolate. It will turn it into like sometimes chunky, a weird consistency. So we're going to do 30-second bursts. So you're going to do 30 seconds in the microwave, stop it, stir it, start it again 30 seconds at a time until it just gets melted. You don't want boiling hot chocolate. So we have our white and we have our chocolate, and I'm going to pop these in the microwave, and then we'll come back as soon as those are melted and continue on. So when I tell you this is really easy, I mean this is really easy. So we're going to take a couple candy canes, you're going to unwrap them and throw them in a bag. And you're just going to, you don't want to hit the bag in the same spot too many times because it will cause a hole in your bag and then you're going to have your stuff everywhere. So if you kind of just move it around, you're less likely to have your bag blow. Be prepared for your whole family to run out and be like, what are you doing? So we're going to leave that like that. We're going to check our chocolate. So let me get it in frame here. So our white chocolate is all melted. Now we're going to do our milk chocolate. So we'll just pop that in. We are getting our chocolate ones, our milk chocolate ones melted. Yeah, I literally just take anything and use it as a stirring stick, in case you're wondering. Yes, I have other utensils. No, I don't know why I am the way I am. What does it matter? It doesn't, right? Okay. So we've got our baking sheet lined with parchment paper. You can use any kind of baking sheet. It doesn't matter. Just something you want to keep it contained on, because we're going to lay this out and then kind of swirl it, and we'll sprinkle some of our peppermint on top. Maybe we'll put some sprinkles on. No, I kind of just want to do the peppermint. It's kind of really pretty if you just do the peppermint. So we're going to stir our chocolate. Okay, perfect. It all looks really nice. Okay, so we have our melted chocolate, we have our melted white chocolate, and we have our peppermint candy cane crushed in. You can, if you really like peppermint flavoring, you can add peppermint extract if you want. I don't, and that's just a personal preference. So I kind of go up and down like this because we're going to kind of do like a kind of swirl action with this. So I'm kind of just divvying it out as such. It does not have to be perfect. You don't want to spread it out too thin because then when you break your chunks, it will be really, really thin. But you can kind of do whatever you want. If you want to do like a layer of dark, or layer of the milk chocolate and then a layer of white chocolate, by all means you can pattern it out however you want. There is no right or wrong way to do this, except for, I would say, getting your chocolate to, burning your chocolate. So what I like to do, and I think is really fun, is I like to swirl through it. And I just go like this and take this through like a big one, like so, to kind of like spread it. And then you could go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Just do like a swirly pattern, whatever you want to do. You can go like this. You can do all sorts of different ways. You can get crazy with it. And then you're just going to kind of shimmy it out so that you have, you know, your fairly even layer like so. So we've got that. We've got some nice swirls. Like we can kind of pull this down and through and swirl like so. Very pretty. When I tell you this is the easiest of all the things Christmas tree wise, I really truly mean it. Like this is so stinking easy. And once you break it up, it's so pretty and just looks so festive. And you know, you can put this in a little tin from the dollar store. You can add, you know, a few different types of candies. It's just so cute, so easy. Literally could not be an easier Christmas treat to make. So this is perfect if you haven't ever made Christmas treats before, or you have, but they just didn't turn out very well. This is one that's kind of foolproof and really just looks pretty. And so we just sprinkle our peppermint all over the top. And you can refrigerate this so it cools quicker, or you can just leave it out to cool. But I will bring you back when this is cooled and we go to break it all up. All right, guys, so this has chilled in the fridge for a little while. Got a cute little platter, like in your face. Cute little platter from the $1.25, or it's a $1.50 store now. Actually, that was like $1.75. So anyways, we're gonna go in here and we're gonna break this into pieces. When I meant this is the easiest Christmas candy you could ever make, like I really truly meant that. This, I want to say altogether, if we're not counting like chill time, takes you like 5 minutes to make it. It is so fast. So it's perfect if you're making platters of different types of candies to give to your friends or family, because it can get really time consuming when you're making a bunch of stuff. And so if you can have a few easy treats in there, such as this one, it really makes making the holiday treats so much more enjoyable when you're not totally overloading yourself. So it does make it nice to have a few easier candies in there. And like I said, this one's super cute. It's just easy. And you can do this all sorts of different ways. You can leave the peppermint off and do sprinkles. You could do the red and green M&M candies with sprinkles. That would be super cute. And I do it different ways. And I will probably make another video sometime in this series doing it with maybe some sprinkles and M&Ms just to show. And if I do, I'll link that down in the description box below of a different way you can make this super simple candy. And if you haven't already, if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel, I'd greatly appreciate it. It helped me grow my channel. And I am so thankful that you are here with me. And I hope that your holiday season is wonderful and as least amount of stress as possible. So now I'm just going to put these all on the platter. You can arrange these. Like I said, if you're doing little variety platters, I'm just going to put this all on this one just to kind of get a cute up close shot, you know, because we're all about the aesthetics, right? Like I said, this is a very, very, very easy, fun. You could do this with your kids. Christmas candy. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.